Hi, my name is Kelsey and I am going to be teaching you today how to do a full backswing for golf and also how to chip. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to get our grip set. So what you want to do, I'm a right shot for golf, so I'm going to put my left hand at the top of the shaft of my golf club. You're going to put it in your fingers here. Have the shaft start at the middle knuckle of your pointer finger, and it's just going to run diagonally into the base of your pinky finger. Then you're going to close your fingers around the shaft. You don't want to hold the shaft with your palm, you want to keep it in your fingers. Then you're going to fold your thumb over so that it is pointing straight down your club. Then what you're going to do is you want to adjust your hand and you're going to turn it to the right. That way this little V in here is going to be pointing to my right shoulder, and you can also see 1 or 2 knuckles there. Once you have that set, you're going to take your right hand and you're going to put it underneath the club and your fingers as well. You can interlock your pinky finger in with your left hand, but if you're just starting out and you don't find that comfortable, you can just put it underneath. So again, with your fingers, you're going to fold your hand over and your thumb is going to go diagonally across the shaft like this. This will help keep your body as one unit with the golf club. Alright, so now that we have our grip, we're going to get into our posture. So if this is our golf ball right here, you see that? We want to line up, maybe foot and a half away from the ball. Your front foot, which is your left foot, is going to be straight on with the golf ball. Your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. You're going to have a slight bend in your knees, and you are going to have a straight back, and you are going to just pop your butt out. You don't want to be sitting down. You're going to be upright, and you're just going to pop your butt out just like that. When you're getting ready to hit the ball and you're all lined up, you want to make sure that you are hitting the ball in the middle of your club here. That way it doesn't shank to the left or the right, and it will go straight. So you're going to line up. Make sure your arms aren't rigid, right? That will impede the swing. So you want to make sure that your arms are nice and relaxed with a slight bend in the elbow. Then what you're going to do, you're going to, on the back swing, swing the club up around the back so it is about horizontal with the ground. You don't want to come up onto your toes. You want to keep your feet flat on the ground. So we're going to come up, and then you are going to accelerate on the downswing, make contact with the ball, and then you're going to follow through by, you're going to engage your core, turn, and you are going to finish with your golf club over your left shoulder, and your right foot will have twisted so that you can see the bottom of your shoe. Just like that. So I will demonstrate this a little bit faster for you. One more time. And that is how you do the backswing for golf. Next we are going to work on chipping. Alright, so chipping, you're going to keep your grip the same as you did on your backswing shot. So you're just going to, again, just quickly run through it again. Line up your fingers, your thumb, and then you're going to adjust it pointing to your right shoulder. Add in your second hand, just like this. Okay, so that's your grip again. When you're lining up with your ball, you want to make sure that you don't use your wrist when you chip. When you chip, you want to make sure that your wrists stay rigid. That way, your body is going to move just like a pendulum, one motion. Your whole body is just one big pendulum. So your feet are going to be a little bit closer together for the chip here, whereas before they were shoulder width. Now you're more going to be in the center. You're going to have the same posture, slight knee bend, pop the butt out, right, shoulders back. And when you are ready to go, you don't want to have a big back swing for a chip. You're just going to slightly have a smaller back swing. You also don't want to have a big back swing because you want most of your power to be moving forward for the chip. Do a little practice one. So that is how you do that. You want to make sure that your arms and your wrists stay in one line. So obviously the bigger your backswing is, the farther the ball will go, and the smaller your backswing is, the shorter the ball will go. So you will need to adjust how big your swing is depending on where. So now I will demonstrate for you a chip. You want to make sure that you also hit the ball first as you're coming down from your pendulum, and then after you will make contact with the ground.
That was actually